Hello everybody, and welcome to the very first walkthrough of Hardspace Shipbreaker. My name's Trey Smith. I'm the creative director on the project here at Blackbird Interactive. Shipbreaker is a unique blue-collar space game where you take on the role of a ship salvager, reclaiming the valuable materials of lost and often dangerous decommissioned starships. Now the game enters early access later this year, but before then, we wanted to show you some gameplay. Desperate to escape Earth, you apply for a position and then are hired by Lynx Corporation. Your job is to strategically dismantle ships, avoiding hazards like fire, ruptured fuel lines, and electricity, while keeping an eye on your oxygen, thruster fuel, and suit integrity. From there, you'll extract as much value as you can from each ship in order to earn the credits required to fully repay your debt to Lynx and live a life of freedom, making your own way in the solar system. Your bay has 3 salvage depositories. The processor, where you process high-value, heavy metals like exterior ship panels. The furnace, where you filter and refine all soft metals, trash, and scrap. And the barge, where you carefully deposit all high-value objects and components that are collected by Lynx at the end of every one of your shifts. Today, we're salvaging a Mackerel-class ship, the smallest ship in Shipbreaker. Mackerels are primarily station-to-station ships used for transit and light cargo transport. Once you've mastered salvaging the many varieties of Mackerel-class ships, you'll earn the certifications required to salvage bigger, more dangerous, and thus more lucrative ship classes that require more skill, better tools, and upgraded equipment in order to salvage them efficiently and effectively, and not die. Careful use of the scanner is vital for planning your approach to salvaging any ship. Once upgraded, it can display things like the ship's key structural points, potential hazards to look out for, as well as high-value objects that live on the exteriors and interiors of every ship. When first cutting into a ship, it's always best to try to safely depressurize all rooms before making any cuts. Otherwise, one errant cut can trigger a decompression event that launches you into space, sends hazardous debris hurtling towards your face, killing you, or worse, causes you to destroy, salvage, or lose valuable objects and components into the cold abyss. The soft metal interior walls of ships are easily cut with your bone saw, at any angle you like. But the bone saw will also cut anything in its way, so be sure to use your scanner to make sure you aren't laying waste to anything of value or cleaving into anything hazardous hidden behind the walls. To help you move heavier objects like nacelles or exterior panels, you can use the grapple's tether function to pull 2 objects together. The strength of your tethers stack, so the more you use, the stronger they pull. Fast-moving objects can kill you, so make sure you keep your distance when you peel off exterior ship panels. The heart of every ship is the reactor. It's fragile and volatile, but it's also the most valuable component of them all. You have to be very careful when extracting a reactor because once you pull it, it's going to start melting down. And if you take too much time to safely deposit it on the barge, it'll explode. Knocking the reactor into objects will cause it to lose integrity and speed up the countdown. And to make matters worse, the reactor unleashes powerful electric shocks that can trigger dangerous electrical chain reactions and also ignite fuel lines. So best to clear an extraction path before you pull it from its housing. Now, every good shipbreaker knows there's always more than one way to skin a cat. So now, just for fun, we're going to show you a much riskier, but also a much faster way to perform this reactor extraction. This time, we're going to intentionally depressurize the ship and see if we can launch the reactor out of the ship and directly onto the barge. Better grab onto something. There we go. Thanks for watching our first walkthrough of Hardspace Shipbreaker, which releases in early access later this year. And if you liked what you saw, please add us to your Steam wishlist now. And if you happen to be going to PAX East and want to try the game out for yourself, head on over to booth 28071. It plays even better than it looks. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon.